Yo, 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 yo. Welcome to another edition of the Chop House. I'm your host, Jay McMain.
I'm your co-host, Cece. Oh, it's your girl, the real Candy.
What's up? It's your boy Jamar, aka Mr. F That.
F that.
As you see, in the middle, we have a 2-for-1 special with Candy and CC holding it down. Yes, we are back but yeah, we did take holidays off. So what's been going on? How was your 4th? How was your holiday?
We was together on the 4th. We together right now, so obviously that's how that went. Always together. Every weekend. Literally.
So what y'all do? Y'all have fun? Like what?
We had fun. We was planning vacays. We booked our trip.
That's what was fun about the fucking fireworks. Fucking all that soot falling on niggas.
Yeah, it was mad. Yo, her stepfather is crazy. This nigga is busting like bombs in front of us. We eating burgers. It's mad soot flying on us and shit.
Yeah,
but it was cool. We had a smooth 4th weekend. And this weekend we was with the kids.
I had some good weekends, did some things, family time, of course. Baby about to drop and due date is like almost a month from now. So
okay.
Had to do some shopping for that. Get right, I gotta get this nursery together,
You didn't finish it?
Nah. We on the early stages. We should have been done. This the third one. This the third baby. So we
like that on the third one. Wait, when she due?
Huh?
Now?
What'd you say?
She's due any day now?
30. Let's say our due date is August 15th. So it could be like any day now type of shit.
2 weeks before, 2 weeks after, and the nursery is not done. I'm gonna need you to
Oh nah. That's gonna be done within the next few days.
Yeah, because it ain't nothing worse than a baby sleeping with you. It's hard to get them out that bed.
Well, she gonna be sleeping with us in the beginning period, but not in the bed, in the bassinet first. But
I never use the bassinet.
We always use the bassinet, and then we migrate them to the crib. So my weekends are straight though. Trying to get this brand going. Ooh, this purple look crazy. Anyway, how was your weekend, Jay? Your weekend?
Well, it was cool. I had to hustle and get the 4th off. I had a couple plans I was supposed to go through on the 4th. None of it went through, so I ended up just chilling in the crib. It was relaxing. Last weekend, this past weekend, what did I do? Pretty much nothing. Just relaxed, work. Just hustling. I got a crazy weekend coming up. One of my cousins coming down for her birthday, so I'm trying to put together a nice little get together for her.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. So
we need you to find the spots because we coming.
Trust me.
Are you going too?
Huh?
You're gonna be born. You gotta play house.
No, but I got you. I got some spots. My man been taking me around, showing me little things what works, what don't work, and I got y'all.
All right, we definitely gotta hit a strip club or something.
All right, so I have a real ratchet strip club I can take y'all to. Or we can go to like a civilized one. So y'all just let me know which one y'all want to do. And
both of them. I like classy and ratchet. I like classy and ratchet.
I went to one with one of my cousins. He came down and we went to one, and the things he was, I'm like, wait, can you do that? Like it was crazy.
Monty said, "What strip club did you go to? You know the name."
What was it? I think it was Baby Dolls or something like something. It had dolls in it, something like that.
He said, "Have you ever been to Blue Flame?"
Nah.
I have.
I have. It was a smile for me.
That shit.
Well,
he lit the fuck up when he said that shit. He's like, I have. Right.
No, I'm not gonna lie. My
life in that shit.
listen, I done been through a couple down there, so that was my early days in ATL, early life. But I done been to
fucking them gizzards. They over here fucking gizzards up.
Damn, tell our business.
I'm sorry.
I'm getting chicken wings. I don't know what the fuck
These
you talking about.
niggas is peasants. They over here
You don't
eating
like it?
gizzards.
Sound like my wife, man. Ugh. Can't do it.
Gizzards. What's this?
That's a hard no for me.
That's a hard no for me.
I'm not. I ate one. It's alright. But
Y'all down south already. Cut it.
I don't eat it though. I don't
I
know.
was there's definitely some down south, you know, those down south delicacy.
They gonna bring that country stuff up here and give it to the children.
Hey, listen, we all came from down here anyway, so
Period.
it's in our blood. They be tearing them gizzards up. I don't mess with that stuff though.
In fact, I don't either. Damn sure don't.
Even this is a full New Yorker, so
y'all know I'm bougetto.
I want to ask privilege.
Y'all know I'm.
she wanna act all privileged like she ate shrimps and caviar as a child. It was mimosas for breakfast for her at 4.
Hello.
Oh damn. Alright, y'all ready to get started?
Yeah, man, let's get started, man. What's up?
Alright. So, first question. Is it possible to be in a long-term relationship yet remain faithful?
Oh man, he just jumped out the gate with this one.
Wow, straight to the point, huh, cuz?
Straight
It's
to the point.
possible to
Why
be in
not?
a long-term relationship and remain faithful.
You with the right person.
I say yes.
I think yeah.
Think so?
I know so.
I want to say yes. I feel like people need to honor faithfulness more. They need to favor it more. They need to try more. Temptation is everywhere.
Absolutely.
Temptation is everywhere. And I feel like, you know, it's up to you to fall victim or not. And I feel like it becomes, I do feel like age play a part because you get tired of the back and forth and the up and downs. And I really feel like a lot of relationships shouldn't start with the messiness in the beginning. Why you have to get through the messiness to move forward to faithfulness? It shouldn't be like that. It could just start off like that.
Well, I mean, that's because the messiness. All right, so what brings on the fact that of being faithful, right? To me, is maturity, right? So if you come into a relationship and you're early in the game, right, and you kind of just getting your feet wet, but you in a relationship, that to me probably could bring on, you know, those immature situations where it's like, yo, I haven't even saw the world yet, but I'm in this relationship with this person who I say that I love. You know what I mean? Or feel that I love them, because you ultimately you do, but you still a person, you still a human being. So that's where I feel like the infidelity might come from. Now we talking like how it says long term. The longer it gets, then of course that's why I feel like this is right. But I know 2 people in my life right now that have been together since high school, 17 and 18. And have never stepped outside of their marriage.
That's a beautiful thing because it's rare. It's rare.
It is rare. Definitely is rare.
Oh, my bad. I didn't mean to say marriage, relationship. So from
Rare. That's even more
yeah,
Right.
from the jump all the way.
Yeah, you don't see that a lot. People from like being together from like high school / college still together. That's more so like our grandparents and things like that. But I do think like faithfulness in a long-term relationship, I think that has a lot to do with like your past. Like if you were playing games in the past or you got played multiple times in the past, like your past is going to help you be a better person. So like when you go into a relationship, you need a refill. When you go into a relationship as friends and you're open and you're honest and it's like, you know, this is what I've been through. And he or she is like, this is what I've been through, and y'all are able to talk about the things that y'all been through, it'll help you be faithful. Because it's like, I was cheated on, or my ex wasn't doing this, that, and the third. So, you know, it makes you want to just do right.
Yeah.
But a lot of people that I've asked that, because I've asked that question before when I used to do my little Facebook question a few years ago. And a lot of men feel like everybody cheats. Well, people in general, I'm not even going to say men. But a lot of people feel like everybody cheats. Like at some point you cheat.
Yeah.
Right.
And cheat is wrong because
I personally feel it's based off of what stage you are in your life. You know, now if you're young and you know what I'm saying, you feel like you're as the older people call it, a young whippersnapper. You know, you want to explore, you're like, promiscuous, and you're just like, nah, I'm good, I can do it, get away with it. But I think the older you get, and you got the mentality like, all right, cool, I've been there, done that. You know what I'm saying? You're ready to actually officially settle down. I think it could be done. Now, when I was younger, absolutely. Like, I was in a relationship for like 12 years, and unfortunately, I did cheat when I was then. But now, if you ask me now, moving forward, I'm good with all that. So I just feel like, again, it depends on the stage you are in. But again, both parties have to, you know, want to do that. You know, if one person has an inkling of, I want to do it, then nah.
I agree.
but then what do you consider cheating?
I think it starts.
And that's a good
I
question.
think it starts with the conversations. It's the conversations for me.
To me, cheating is anything that you wouldn't want me doing. So you don't want me talking to other niggas, then I guess that would be considered cheating. Like, I think it's levels to this shit.
I agree.
It might be like talking to someone maybe like a level 1 as opposed to being sexually active, maybe like a 10.
Sure.
So,
right.
You know, I think
So that's extreme. Like, that's too much. You went too far. Like,
right. And to that point, honestly, I feel like also it is the person's perception, like you said, because so for me, one day, like I was having a conversation with somebody, and you know, it was basic conversation, nothing sexual, nothing. Oh, I need, you know, what I'm saying, it was basic conversation, but it was looked upon as the time frame that me and this person were having that conversation was like, oh, you're OD, and I'm like, but it's regular conversation. Like I had no intentions of doing anything, but it was just basic conversation because I know that person's schedule. But I was looked at as like, oh, you're ODing, you know what I'm saying? I can't, and I'm like, but you know what I'm saying? In my heart, I felt I wasn't doing nothing, but the other person.
That's where the levels of what somebody considers disrespectful to them, because I had talked to my wife plenty of times when we were boyfriend and girlfriend, and she would tell me stuff was disrespectful, and I look at her like, no, it's not, because to me it's not, but to her it is. So that's where in a relationship where the compromise comes in, where you kind of got to sit back and say, okay, if she feels disrespected in this, when I do this, all right, bet. Is it really disrespectful? And then you gotta think about it to yourself too, and then say to yourself, okay, if I love this person, I gotta kind of chill on what I'm doing. Right. You know what I'm saying? To make it to ease her pain. You know what I mean? And I had to do that plenty of times. The thing about a relationship, right, and this comes with being faithful too, is that there's levels that you grow in, and you just keep growing and progressing in your relationship. And I said this before on the podcast where it's like, in my life, I may be in one type of level when it comes to work. So I might have the job of my life and I love it. And when I come home, I'm like the happiest guy because I'm like happy to be home. But that's not everybody's life. I'm not saying that's not even mine right now either. But some people may come home, right, and then they had a bad day, and then they come home and the house might be junky, and then they complaining about that because she been home all day, and then that has a lot to do with your relationship. So then you're kind of thinking this way.
Everybody went through that part. I'm not gonna hold you. Like,
yeah.
So I got kids, so I've been through that. Like,
yeah, so you change in one way while they're changing another, and their job may be affecting them, or the kids may be affecting them, and then you got to come together at that time to try to make things work. It's like
that's where compromise comes in, and like when a person is stubborn and they're set in their ways, that is where the downfall begins.
Yeah, that's why I hate when people say when they say what's the most important thing in a relationship, and they'll say communication, right? And I'm not saying that that's not the most important thing. What I'm saying is
the most important.
That's one of, like, there's not just one thing that can be the most important. It's It's because something that's important to me might not be important to y'all in y'all relationship. You never know. You know what I'm saying?
And this is what
all-
I just said. What might be important to you might not be important to your partner.
Right.
And that's the levels.
And that's when you
can
gotta
see
understand
your levels with your partner.
Right. Because what's disrespectful to me may not be disrespectful to you. Like I was on Instagram today and I'm just scrolling. You know how like you may see something and somebody may tag somebody. So it's like, oh, it was a girl. She had on like a really cute outfit. So I'm like, oh, she looks cute. So I clicked on her page. So I'm looking at her little outfit, how she dressed. I'm like, oh, she looks nice, whatever. She had her body done and all of that. So I click on one of her pictures, and it's a boy I grew up with from Southside. And he's under her picture like, God damn, like, damn, you fire, hard eyes and all of that. This person has a girlfriend. It's very open, post her all the time. And I was just looking like, and I texted one of my friends, and I was, because she knows him, and I'm like, yo, this is so embarrassing. For you to like randomly come upon someone's page and you see your man in this bitch comments ODing. Like, like that ain't verbatimly cheating, but that's a form because it's like, my nigga, for one,
to you.
If you're not doing that on my page and you're doing that on the next chick page, that's a problem. Number
All
one.
right, so wait, back up though. Back up real quick. You said that he's out and he posts her and he, right? Like, so he's doing that on his own page to put himself out there about who his woman is.
Right.
So he supports his woman all day. So in their relationship though, given what you may consider in this, man, I hate social media. In this social media world,
Right.
Listen. You deem that as cheating or whatever, what disrespect, right?
It's inappropriate.
It's
Inappropriate. Now,
From the past.
his wife might not feel, his girlfriend may not feel that way.
She may not, but just me from the outside looking in and what I would tolerate and what I would not tolerate, because then I feel like this. That's bait. That's bait. So if she feed into that bait, then what?
So that's not bait. That's what you consider bait.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. Like, what's disrespectful to me may not be disrespectful to the next person. So in a relationship, you have to be able to compromise. Like, listen, babe, I think that that's utterly out of line. I don't agree with what you did or whatever. And maybe
communication.
Like, it's harmless. Like, I'm with you. I love you. Like, so what? I think she look nice. But, and to me, that's disrespectful. My man,
all right, so look, I'll give an example, right? I'm a compliment giver, whether it's in front of you or whether it's on social media, right? This is a conversation when me and my wife had our YouTube channel that we put, is flirting cheating, right?
Okay.
That was what the topic is. I'll give y'all the link so y'all can view it later. This is like 4 years ago. This was back when I was this guy.
Yo, young F that
guy. Right? So now y'all see why I cut my hair bald. But anyway, right? So it's flirting, cheating. That's what we talked about. And there were certain things that we talked about, different elements we talked about that we didn't deem as cheating. You know what I mean? As like giving a compliment. We deemed it as, when we came together, I feel like we deemed it as cheating, flirting. If you're flirting and you're cheating is the part where you are taking it and turning it into something where it's like, yo, let me get your number. Like, let me do this, let me do that. That's when it becomes cheating.
Question. Let me stop you right there.
I also feel.
Go ahead, Jay. All
right, so I also feel now with using that scenario. Here's where I see the wrong in it. Now she has a skimpy outfit and she's showing her body, and it's now if she has a regular, she's fully dressed, and you're like, oh, all right, that's dope. You know what I'm saying? Outfit is fire. All right, cool. But the fact that she had minimum clothes, she's showing her body and all other stuff. I think that's next level. Like that's kind of like
you're talking about minimum clothes. What? Oh, my bad. I missed that part.
Maybe so like a bathing suit, maybe like She got on shorts and her cheeks is out. Now, this is the question I was about to ask
It
before.
might be a fire picture. He might be a photographer. You don't know.
But here's the thing. Here's the question. Now,
That pisses me
you
off.
have Apple and Android or whatever. We have thousands of emojis, right? So you may comment fire emojis. That's fire. You may
Right.
comment heart eyes. Is there a difference between comments? Because you may comment and say, yo, that outfit is fire, or that shirt is dope, or whatever, versus you put in, you're a man, she got on some fucking shit with her titties and her ass is out, coochie print, whatever, and you put bad hard eyes.
Yeah, I'm like
I feel the way about that.
right, and on the reverse, if I'm in a relationship and my girl comments on a guy, no shirt on, muscular,
With his neck print.
with some short, I'm gonna be like, yo, and if I see the hard eyes or any heart,
Yeah.
I'm spazzing like, yo, what the
I'm backing you. I'm
See,
backing
look, so all right, listen.
I'm gonna say this.
I don't take none of that like to heart. I don't know why. I guess that's just me. I'm confident enough, right?
That's
In my relationship where that shit, none of that bothers me.
Okay.
I don't come from I guess I don't come from a era where, and not saying y'all do, but because we all like the same age, but I haven't dated in the era where social media is kind of deemed important, where if you comment under somebody's picture, you say something that I'm gonna be like, yo, who the fuck is this bitch? Now you get a text message and you know, like that, and that happens, then it's different to me because that's personal, that's straight to you. But people comment all the time where I don't feel like social media means that much. So if my wife go and share a person's picture, right, and say, oh, blah blah blah, MCM, I ain't been her MCM, not one time to this day. I haven't, but she tells me every day, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't really care about that social media shit. I think we take it too serious in all different aspects that if she did that to somebody, that shit wouldn't bother me, bro. Like I don't give a fuck. I'm solidified in my spot. You
I
feel
can
me?
feel it because you're confident, and there's nothing wrong with that. Honestly, there's nothing wrong with that. I feel like social media really is what you make it, and I really
Social media is insecurity. That's what it is.
not necessarily. And I'm gonna give you an example.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
happened to me recently. I'll give you a prime example. Recently, I'm not friends with my little joint, my man on Facebook. We ain't friends. 'Cause
Your man?
it's not my man.
Not friends no more.
No, we're not friends.
No more.
We're not friends. I said we're not friends, all right?
Mutual.
So go check it. You're not gonna see nothing mutual about it, all right? So we're not friends.
This is a cute picture.
Ain't it? Don't we look like the Step Brothers?
Oh my
It
god.
was like this.
Continue.
Rogers called me.
So, for instance, I went on his Facebook because you gotta still randomly pop up on my real page because I ain't scared of no fucking body. I'm pops up like thug life,
Gangsta.
All right.
big B's. Wait, let me say this.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I go up there and it's a comment I can't see. Awkward. So I go on my fake page because we all have those. And I don't comment.
No, we don't. But go ahead.
Yeah, we do. Cut the shit.
All females do.
All females do.
And if they don't, they have access to one.
Exactly. Or their friend is gonna do it for them.
Hello.
Got that free
Let's
game.
put you on to game.
Free game. So I go up there, and it's not that I wanted to comment. I just wanted to see who it was. And I'm an Aries, and I'm never wrong. Because I was right. So it's this girl under his pick, a person he done fucked, by the way. He passed, probably recent. I don't stalking niggas like that. So it's like I wouldn't really know. So me being the Aries that I am, I'm not up there to see and hurt my own feelings. I'm gonna press your ass.
She ready to thump.
I do. I press. So I wanted to know, why is this girl got me blocked, but she's so comfortable commenting under your comments?
Right.
I'm told I need to mind my business.
All right, so let's get to the comments real quick. So Kay Brown says, yes, her man. Monty, in regards to the question, he said, as long as y'all really learn to communicate on another level and keep that fire And Juanita John says, if you're thinking it and you put it out there for your partner to see it, where you comment with hard eyes, kisses lips, or you're cheating, you're trying to take it to the next level.
Hey, Ma, see, that's my
I don't
mom.
believe that. I really don't. I don't
I feel
believe.
like it's levels to social media. I say that, what I said in my thing. And as you can see, I'm on this podcast. I'm not pressed. It is what it is. Because once I got my answer from him, that was the answer. Period.
People take. I think people take social
Social
media
media
too literal.
The sad reality is temptation, like I said earlier, is out there. So if I had my ex blocking my nigga so he could freely comment under my pics, you think that nigga would be sitting there
I think that's sneaky.
with the same attitude that he gave me? No, he will not. At the end of the day.
Right, because see, now at the same time, Jamal, as you said, there's levels.
And my man is letting it be known because I'm telling him that chick got me blocked so she could freely post on his page, and I let it be that. If he feel like it's not a problem, then it's not a problem. At the end of the day, you just know it's a big problem.
This is when it becomes a problem, right? Because like I said, every relationship is different, right, Jay?
Right.
And social media is different levels to social media.
Yeah, ask him who's that girl to you. He was like some girl I smashed back in the day. Clearly, y'all been in recent comment. Clearly, y'all been in recent.
You done messed up by saying that to you.
Mind you, I'm calm as a cucumber. You know what I mean? Like, I'm calm. I'm like, so clearly, y'all been in, and I think it wasn't even about what he said. It was my approach.
But I do feel like a lot of females do things purposely.
Oh yeah, because they know the niggas is with the shit. They know the niggas is with the shit.
So
with the shit. So it's just
my thing is, right, that's all right. So this is how you grow as a couple. This is how you grow as a person of understanding other people, right? So if you did everything you were supposed to do, I just don't know how I don't know how your approach was.
No, my approach was calm because at the end of the day, I'm getting older. And when you get older, you don't want to fight with people no more. You don't want to argue with people.
Correct.
No more.
It's more understanding and telling a person how something may bother you. So if I come to I'll come to my wife and I say, hey, listen, when you did such, you know, oh, it wasn't nothing. I didn't mean it like that. Yeah, but you know, from my side, I don't think that's right. Blah 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 blah. I don't think we should do things like that. I wouldn't do that to you. That's the communication, and then it's for her to say, you know what, my bad, I apologize. Yeah.
Communication and comprehension. Because people don't comprehend. That's the problem.
And the thing is too, comprehension, like you said, and then when people say what's the best,
right? It's the understanding.
Good communication, because you can communicate, but that don't mean that it's the best way to communicate. Because I'm communicating with you right now, right, CC? And if I be like, yo, why the fuck did you that? Blah, 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 right? That's right. Communicating, but it ain't good if I came and said
communication. Exactly.
But that's why you have to, and this is what me and Monty practice a lot, like listening to understand, not listening to react.
Right. So all right, so here's my take on that also. Like, all right, so hold on one second. So K Brown says people take social media way too serious.
Too serious.
I agree, but at the same time, just like there's level to relationship, there's level to social media. So to keep faith and
rocking to go around here.
To keep everything subtle, you know what I'm saying? If now there's ways of social media, right? So somebody posts a picture, you can like it all day. You know what I'm saying? If you think a picture's fire, a picture's dope, you can like it or love it, whatever like that. But I feel if you're going to go to the next level and put heart eyes emojis and all that stuff, that's taken to the next level. But you can like a picture and keep it moving all day. You know what I'm saying? And again, you got to understand, you got to know how your partner would feel about that same situation.
Yep. You got to know, every relationship different, man. Every relationship.
How Facebook is now, like with Facebook, you can like, you can love. Like,
right.
I would say,
you
like,
can care.
Facebook,
you can fucking care.
Not even Facebook, like social media. I think sometimes people read into it a lot and they read into it too much. Like things can be very innocent, but you can tell when someone is doing something with malice.
If sweetheart blocked you so she could freely comment on your nigga page,
Like, you can tell when somebody's doing something with malice in their heart, and even if they don't have malice in their heart, if you love me and you fuck with me the way you say you fuck with me, if something bothers me and you want to be with me, and this is where it's sad, and you took all of that rah-rah shit, how we gonna be together, you love me, then whatever I say that bothers me, you should at least take it into consideration and understand how that bothers
No,
me.
you
Because
have to take it into consideration, because if you're the one that if you're the one that he wants to be with, you have to take that into consideration.
It's gonna be zero toleration when you do it.
Zero. Especially you could let it slide the first time, but then if it's still one of them things that's steady going, you gotta figure. Listen, I done told you 3 times. Like what's up? Like, what we doing?
This happened today, by the way. It's
All right, cool. All right, so let's move on to the next topic.
All right, because we could do that all day.
Right. All right, so I'm gonna play a video and let me know what y'all think about this.
Okay.
When last did you fuck me?
Do you really want to go there?
Please, no, answer the question. Do you remember? Because I don't.
I'll tell you.
How can I be in the same house touching myself with a boyfriend in the same house with me?
Okay, no, Denise, I've got this. Okay.
Let's just hear what.
All right, babe, I love you.
So why don't you touch me?
When I come home from work and I see my girlfriend, right? When I just see her, I'm happy. That's love to me. That's enough for me. But at the same time, why do you feel like you need me inside of you 247 before you can feel love?
I don't feel like I need you inside me 247, but I'm not wood. Okay, I'm a woman and I find you attractive and I would like to have sex with you once in a while. Even if it's once a week, babe, because we don't...
I love it, love.
So she not fucking at all.
Beautiful. It's beautiful. Hey, can you go back to that other joint so you can see them? How y'all like that?
I like that one better too.
All right, so what's your question on that? You asking the ladies or like what?
I mean, yeah, like, well, ladies, can you be with a man who's not having sex with you? And I guess for me and you, Jamar, like, I guess both.
I guess just talk, yeah.
Not having sex with you, basically.
Yeah.
Then you're living together.
I feel like sometimes when you living together, you got kids, y'all have jobs, y'all have household chores, plus your job. Like, it's a lot.
Yeah.
It's not enough time in the day sometimes. I'm not trying to be funny. She talking that hot shit, and I am a woman. Sometimes I just want to go to sleep after a long day.
Sometimes I just want to cuddle.
Yeah, sometimes I just want to cuddle. Sometimes I just want to go to sleep. Sometimes I just want my feet rubbed, and I don't want to do nothing after that. I don't even want to rub yours in return. I know, some selfish shit. Being honest, but you have those days. There's going to be days where you might have to cater to your man without getting catered to.
It's days where he may want to have sex and you don't feel like it, so you just bust it open.
It might be that side thing going on, you know, like something is better than nothing.
Listen,
like,
that side position is always
it always is.
Oh, please don't talk about that because I am sick of that position right now. That's
you sound like mom. You sound like
it's the belly, but I feel like maybe he needs to be just a little bit more attentive to her. It sounds like he's not here.
So CC and Candy, right? All right. So you spoke on it on a level of how on your side. Now speak on how.
And I was about to say on his side.
Oh, yeah, on his like how or how you would feel.
Yeah, I think he needs to do what women do sometimes. Like Candace just said, we give in. It'd be like, all right, I'm gonna get on top. Don't worry, heavy up, quickie. It's the quickie right now. You know, I think he needs to give her something. Right. Just saying, it can't be an excuse. Yeah, it can't be an excuse every time. It just can't.
All right, so
it's a compromise.
What I was saying, true, and you are so right. What I was saying is, with you two, could you accept that for what the caption said or post said?
See, my thing on it is like, all right.
Can I see the comment again? Can I see the comment?
It
again?
said like, can you be with a man that doesn't want to have sex with you all the time, but you like want to have sex all the time? Like
Maybe her approach is a little hard.
She probably is real aggressive.
Yeah, but maybe her approach is a little hard.
She probably on some want to rip his clothes off as soon as he walked through the door, and
What's
it's
that
like
girl name from that show?
that's like Shorty Delicious.
Yeah.
With the fucking
With the
show,
guy.
the marriage boot camp. She always want to have sex and he don't.
And she's
See, I
very
feel-
aggressive every time.
I feel like this: when you first get into a relationship, you already know, like that first year or 6 months, or whatever, y'all rocking each other's socks off. Y'all having sex every day, or when y'all first move in with each other, it's sex all the time. Now, I am a very sexual person by nature, but at the end of the day, you know, we all work, we all have a life and stuff like that. So you do have to find a place in the middle where, all right, if we used to have sex 5 days a week and now it's been bumped down to 1, 2, and your man is not used to that, sometimes you might have to give him a little head or a little get on top and all of that just to please him, because you'll be mad when he goes searching for it somewhere else.
Right. And I think in her case, it's not even like she's not even getting it once a week. Like it seems like she's barely getting it. You know what I'm saying? Now, like you said, if you start off 5 days a week and you go to like 2 days a week, as the other person, you should understand that. But if you go from 5 days a week to once every 2-3 weeks, once a month, then it's like, be like, come on, yo. And again, that's when you start wanting to search.
Exactly.
Look,
She got the right approach because they're talking about it. Some people won't even have that conversation. They'll just step out.
They'll have the conversations with the bitches they trying to cuddle with.
Right. Or they'll have conversations with their friends. Or they may bring it up to their partner, but instead of bringing it up to their partner and saying, listen, babe, you know, things ain't been the same. They'll go straight to that attack mode, like, yo, you be fucking me, who you fucking? You fucking somebody else. And then that turns the person off. Now I really don't want to have sex with you.
all right, so yes or no question for y'all before
I do think too they have to come to some type of common ground. It seemed like one is too hostile and the other one is not. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't feel like they're on the same page to even get to that moment to where they can both even agree. You don't see it? Like, she's very attacking, and he's more like explaining his situation. He's like, I just want to come home. Sometimes I'm
because
happy.
she's sexually frustrated. That's why.
She is, and it's clear that she probably reaching her peak. That's clear. She's making it clear. She's becoming aggressive about it. It's clear she's reaching her peak.
So,
I just
all right.
now they have to come to like some type of common ground for them both to attend to each other's needs.
So before I say anything, right? I have a yes or no question for y'all. Could you be with someone if they are not having sex on the regular? Yes or no?
I could.
Hell no.
All right, so the comment. So real quick, Monty says no, we got to do it. Nicole says,
His phone is not even in his hand, y'all.
and Nicole says, but I'm gonna do me. Laugh out loud. Oh,
That ain't cool. That ain't cool, Nicole.
Man, you always.
Yo,
I swear.
look, bet.
Can we
Miss Juanita says, yes,
sex is just as important?
Okay, Miss Juanita, let's go.
I'm not
All right, bet.
Sex is not important. I think sex is very important
No,
to a
I'm saying,
relationship.
can we normalize that sex is just as important as communication and trust?
I agree.
Like,
I fully agree.
sex is important.
The only thing
Definitely.
I understand, but the only thing I'm trying to find the only thing I'm trying to find, you know, it doesn't sound like he cheated on her, and it doesn't sound like she cheated on him. It actually sounds like they can work that situation out, honestly. It just sounds like they need a little bit more. I think he needs to get, like I said before, I think he needs to do what us women do. I think he needs to just, babe, come on. I think he needs to get on her level. You get what I'm saying?
Who?
The guy.
All right, bet. So listen. All right, I'm gonna jump into it real quick. See, I'll let y'all go. I'm gonna just jump into it. So, in my opinion, a lot plays a part when it comes to what he's going through, right? Because All right, so his sex drive might be higher than hers. I mean, less than hers. So hers might be higher than his, right? So her sex drive is higher, right? I did a YouTube video on this too before, where it was like, how many times should a couple have sex a month type of thing. When at the time, mine was only once a month on average at that time. My sex drive is way higher than that. Hers is not. So to answer the question, yes, I could be with somebody like that, but I'm going to voice my opinion because, like y'all said, those things could lead to infidelities and people and go back to that first question we was talking about.
Absolutely.
Because everybody has needs, and I know people in relationships where right now it's kind of fumble-rooski because of that fact, because somebody's sex drive is higher than the other, and it's like almost like this. It's like when you have kids, all of that stuff with women, all of this plays a part. When you have kids, your job, all of your stuff plays a part, right? And then say a man's sex drive was the same the whole time. It's the same the whole time, but yours went from like this when we was younger.
It happens for women too. It can go down. Yeah.
Huh?
I said it happens for women. It can go down. You can have a mediocre sex drive as a woman, and it can go down.
Yo, I think
right.
But I do think when women goes down, I think it plays a part in what's going on around them. Honestly speaking, as a woman,
but that's what I just said. Your time gets.
And I feel like men is not attentive. Not all men. Some men, they notice it. Some men like, you know what? Let me do something.
I think men don't know how to deal with it.
Yeah, some men don't want to do it. It's easy. And this is what I said about the first comment. With the temptation out there, everything, like Candace said, everything is always fun in the beginning. Fun. It's good. That's the beginning. Y'all so into each other.
What you never want to do though. This is what you never want to do, and this is a conversation that me and my wife have had a lot. I don't want you to ever feel like when I come to you and I'm talking to you about like how our sex life is compared to how it used to be pre-kids or whatever you want to say or whatever we want to talk about. I never want you to come to me and say like sex feels like it's a chore. Because if it feels like a chore, then I'm good right now. Like,
yeah,
we got two of these.
I agree.
Two of these.
On both parts.
I think that has to do with anything. Like, if I ask you for something and you feel like you gotta do it and you obligated to like give me money or pay my phone bill or something, I don't want it. Like, forget it. I want everything to be reciprocated. I want everything to be because you want to do it.
You want to do it.
You're into me and you want to do it. When it comes to the point where you feel like you gotta do it and it's something that you must do, like it's a chore, I don't want it. Sex, monetary shit, hanging out, taking me on dates. No, I don't want none of that.
But to be honest with you, I do notice when it comes to men, it's the lack of trying for the women. You know, it's the lack of, they don't want to help you out. They want you to just do, be ready. And it's not like that for women, especially when you do a lot as a woman during the day or during the week or during the month. It's harder. And I think men would not understand that. I try to tell men, be patient or try, change it up.
Right.
Women love change. Shit, man. Like, we love spiced up stuff. Like, we like when it's spicy. It can't be, oh, I just want to hit it.
You know what? So I love that you said that, right?
It can't be that.
I love that you said that, right? See, so I'm gonna say this to you because I've heard that before too.
It can't be that.
My response to what you said was, so do men.
Right.
We like change too. We like to be wine and dine. When I say wine and dine, I don't mean like, all right, change the wine and dine to appreciate it, right? Because you appreciating me is kind of going to make, say if I was that man who had the lower, whatever's going on with him, I think he got a lower sex drive. That's just it. It's sometimes it's like that when you get in a relationship. They probably was together for like 25 years and we don't even know it. But that's, you got to reinvent yourself as a person the same way you reinvent your relationship. But what I was going to say is like, all right, so when it comes to you as a person and in a relationship, it's like you got to sit back and say, all right, bet I see what she want. I see what I want. She's wanting to dine to me or whatever the case may be. I have to give that same energy back. Because what it does for a man, the same way it probably does for a woman, is that it makes us feel wanted. And that's how a girl don't feel wanted by him. And the thing, when you don't feel wanted, that's why infidelity happens, because it's like, oh, all right, well, they don't like my touches. They not touching me. That's what she said. You're not touching me. Like, why do I gotta use my toy and you can't even touch me, or even be in the room while I might be doing me and then you might be doing you? Like, it's still in the room. It's changing up your sexual situation at the time. Like, you don't sex don't have to always be the same positions all the time. It could be this. You explore. You do different things. Like,
I do feel like that will have to change it up. It really comes from where I'm sitting. It looks like it needs to be some type of change. She's asking. I just feel like she might have to do just a little bit something different. Maybe less aggressive.
Right,
maybe
try a
more.
different approach.
It's the approach.
you know what it is?
And the sad part is she sound aggravated.
That was good. You know what it is? And this probably what they haven't got to, that the lady who probably was interviewing them probably will get, because this is what everybody's on right now.
You gotta come down.
Love languages.
I don't think he needs to come down.
You heard me? You heard me, see?
You gotta come down.
Yeah, I think it's the love language. No, I was listening. Yeah,
Yeah, love languages.
try to find that.
They gotta find what each other
Yeah,
want and
it's
what
that.
each other
Yeah. Like he might be he might not be getting what he wants to get fulfilled, but he may be fulfilling her, but yet she's not fulfilling him, so it doesn't get him in the sexual
She
mode.
gotta find out.
It's like he don't get that energy from her, so she's not. Yeah. But I do feel like they can fix that. Like, maybe, I do feel like they can fix that. It looks fixable.
Maybe she coming in just throwing the pussy at him. Maybe he want her to, like, hey babe, and cuddle him, and
put some
kiss him
lingerie
up
on,
and
and light
like
some candles,
some
throw some visors down, cook
But
some dinner.
to like
I don't know.
touch on what you said when you said, like, when a person likes to be wine and dine and it opens up something in them, like when a person don't feel wanted, and that brings you back to the first question. So, like, if I'm not feeling wanted by my man, and he's maybe not giving me compliments like he used to, he's not bringing me home my favorite juice or flowers or whatever.
Yeah.
Any little thing from the outside will start to open up your eyes. So now when the person at work, you're like, oh, you look nice today. But you feel like you've been looking nice for the past 2 weeks and your man ain't say, babe, I like your new hairdo or I like your outfit or something. Now your eyes is opening up. Well, this nigga at work or this nigga down the block, he's showing me that he noticing things that I'm trying to get my man to notice, or vice versa. Like, shorty, she's showing me that I got a haircut, or I got on the new pair of jeans and she like it, and you ain't even say shit.
The details, the attention to details.
All right, so Steph Adams says facts. Juanita says crazy once a month. Try to make special time for each other, and she also says curve out some special time for you and your man. Are you all women? So that make you happy. And Kay Brown says men want to feel wanted too.
We do.
Now, so here's my thing. So I feel like, I mean, all y'all made real valid points, and they all make sense. In regards to like C said, you know, women's life change. You know, kids, work, and stuff like that. So as a man, if you feel you're not getting enough sex, and you know your woman, you know, she's working, she got to come home, take care of the kids and stuff. So as a man, you're like, all right, cool, I'm not getting sex. Maybe she's tired. Let me try to initiate some stuff. You know, so let me try to take some of that burden off her. Let me make dinner tonight. Or, you know what, let me, you know what I'm saying, hold the kids down. So now you got to try to do certain things to be like, so to take some of the burden off her, because then she's going to be like, oh, okay, so I normally get the kids, get them, you know, tub and, you know, put them in bed. Oh, he did that shit. Oh, damn. Yeah. Okay. That's my man right there. You know what I'm saying? And that's going to open up that her eyes and spark her fire.
Even though we don't got the kids,
on the flip side, guys, a lot of women don't understand that it's I'm not saying all women, but a lot of women don't really compliment men like that. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of women, they always bring up the negatives and the bad things that men do, but they don't appreciate, like, yo, babe, I'm you know what I'm saying, good looking for doing that, or oh snap, you put gas in my car. You know what I'm saying? They don't appreciate the things that you do, but they're quick to point out the things that you don't do, or the things that you're messing up with. And that,
there's a lot.
Huh?
Look, there's a lot of things built off of men's feelings, and
Right.
and that's what I hear you saying and getting to right now, right? Where there are ways that we are not supposed to feel, because when we do feel that way and we do come off that way and try to explain ourselves and tell them, the first thing they say to us, stop acting like a
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
right?
Absolutely. Now,
But we have feelings too.
Right.
We are more logical than anything, but we have feelings.
because I was in a relationship, you know what I'm saying, where when we first met, sex drive was crazy. Like Candace said, we started sex maybe like 5-6 times a week. You know what I'm saying? And obviously, you get older, sex drive, goes down a little bit. So when it may go from 5-6 times a week to maybe like 4 or 5 times, 3-4 times a week. Then it got to the point where we were barely doing it at all. And then when I voiced my opinion on it, like, she would give stupid excuses like, oh, well, my sister's in the other room. Well, your sister's always been in another room, so why is that a problem now? That wasn't a problem a year ago, but now all of a sudden it's a problem. You know what I'm saying? So now these little issues and these little excuses is like, come on, son. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then it'll change. We'll go back to how it is.
Get the fuck out. Because she's not doing what she's supposed to do. Get the fuck out.
Right, that's what I'm saying. So it's just like, you know what I'm saying? I don't. So it's like if something's bought, and she's always telling me all the time, if my mind is wandering or if my mind's not there, that's not gonna work. And I understand that. But at the same time, if you see that I'm trying to work and fix things to try to make things better or try to adjust to the situation, work with me. You know what I'm saying? Because if I feel like I'm like, all right, I feel you feel the same way. All right, let me try to fix that. But I'm still not getting what I want. Then I'm gonna be like, yo, F it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just gonna just say what it is. F that word.
F that.
Word.
F that.
We gotta put the senses up for that. Man.
Word. Bleep.
I agree. I do feel like communication. I think communication is definitely key in listening.
Communication with comprehension.
With comprehension, communication with comprehension is definitely key, and I think you really have to listen.
Like you
Listen to
And you need to ask questions
understand.
too. It's
Listen to
okay.
understand,
No wrong
not to
questions.
respond.
Listen
Yeah,
to
and I feel
understand.
like no matter what the questions are, no matter what the answers are, you still have to keep your cool.
Yeah.
Not overreact. You have to listen and comprehend
You gotta
and take
agree.
it
You gotta
in.
learn to
It has to hit the
disagree
chest
sometimes.
because even sometimes you have to disagree.
So look, there was something that and I swear my friends, they like some relationship coaches type thing, even though they're not, but like we used to do this thing that they said that they did in their relationship, and it was helping with ours, where they would say, okay, let's do this. All right, so tell her how you feel, right? And then she'll tell you how she feels about that situation. And then you would say, tell them how you would like them to respond, right? So then you tell them how you would like them to respond, and then they'll say it the way that you want to hear it. Just because it's like, if you say it out loud, it's kind of one of them things where maybe they might understand it when they themselves say it out loud. So you would say, here's an example. It's like, well, I hate when you not clean up the kitchen counter. And they'd be like, well, I don't like that you tell me I have to clean up the kitchen counter because I don't have time to clean up the kitchen counter. How would you like me to respond? All right, well, I would like you to respond like this, saying, all right, what I'll do is I'll clean up the kitchen counter on my time after I finish doing X, Y, and Z. Or if you can I'll do X, Y, and Z for you if you can clean up the kitchen counter. Right. So if you say it out loud, then it kind of not forces you, but makes you think like, okay, this is how they want it.
Your perspective.
Yes, it tells you like this is how they want it to be done. And so then it's like, all right.
It teaches communication. Right. Yeah.
Correct.
You gotta communicate with that person.
David said at all. So yeah, David, we're talking like barely having sex. Not at all, because obviously
all don't come to you about
that's a wrap, but barely.
We ain't together.
So, all right, so let's move on. All right. So,
that was good.
So as parents, this y'all more a little bit more. Which would you choose? A, you get 8 hours of uninterrupted sleep. B, your house cleans itself. C, your kids eat everything you serve them without complaint. Or D, someone runs all your errands.
I'm gonna have to say B.
Okay.
So
Hell yeah, this house clean itself.
I'm gonna go with A because I don't get 8 hours of sleep.
fuck this sleep.
I need rest.
I say B because I will clean this house. I don't mind, but
If the house
growing
is
up,
clean,
growing up in my house when I lived with like my grandparents and my dad, and then after like my grandparents passed away, I lived with my aunt because like my dad felt like, oh, you know, I'm a man, I can't teach you how to be a woman, blah blah blah. So I lived with my aunt, and like I couldn't do shit until I cleaned the bathroom. And when I say clean the bathroom, like bleach the bathroom to where you damn near dying of bleach. Like she had to smell bleach in her bathroom. I was like 14 years old, dying and choking off of bleach. Like I hate cleaning the bathroom, but I clean my bathroom so good because of those experiences. I hate fucking cleaning the bathroom. You do clean it. That's why I always ask you to help me because I fucking hate cleaning the bathroom. If someone come clean this bathroom for me, I would be the happiest person on earth. But
So Miss Juanita says B.
yes.
David says sleep because I'm nobody without sleep.
Old English.
What he say? What did he say? I didn't hear. I didn't see
He says sleep because I'm stupid and no good to nobody without sleep.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with A. I don't get 8 hours of sleep. I have a 2-year-old and she do what she wants. She run that damn house and something about 3 o'clock in the morning. She think it's playtime and it's not.
I'm going with B too because
I don't mind cleaning. It gives me peace.
I love cleaning, right? But this is the reason why I don't like cleaning now is because when I clean this house, a day later it looks exactly the same the way before I cleaned it. Messing with these 2 kids I got. So B is for me. All that other stuff, I can handle that.
I can handle that. I like cleaning too. I don't mind cleaning, especially I got my music going and I'm in the zone and I'm singing loud and mopping and cleaning. I don't mind. But if I could get someone to come in here and clean this shit once or twice a week, I would be the happiest person on earth.
Would I?
I'm gonna go with B too. With me, obviously staying by myself and working all the time. Yeah, my house typically stays clean because nobody comes here. But it may be that week where I'm working doubles all week. So I may take a shirt off or throw it overhead and try to get to sleep, get back up the next morning. You know what I'm saying? So if I had something just to clean it by itself and I don't got to worry about it, you know what I'm saying? I think B for me would be more beneficial. I can get 8 hours of sleep if I really want to. I don't have kids, so I don't got to worry about C. And D, I can run. You know what I'm saying? Running errands, gets me out the house.
Whatever.
Let me tell you why A, C, and D wouldn't work for why that's a given. A, because I get interrupted sleep already right now because my son will come running in the room just to lay down with us or to go to he will skip a whole bathroom. He got his own bathroom, him and my daughter. He'll skip the whole bathroom just to come in my bathroom and ask to pee. All right, that's one. That's one reason why I get interrupted sleep. 2, I don't know, man. Sometimes I just wake up like 3 a.m. and I'll be on Instagram or I might think of an idea and I start putting it in my notes and stuff like that. C, regardless, them kids gonna complain no matter what you give them, basically. And then D, I'd rather run errands myself so I know they got done right the first time, and not
like going to Target. Call me crazy.
Yes, I love going out.
Because I'm going to buy everything that I wasn't supposed to buy except for the shit that I came in for. So it is what it is. And like, if you don't eat what I cook, then you starve. You better eat a hot chocolate, cereal, fuck.
So my auntie's going with B. He says, my grandmother used to make me wipe her furniture down with Old English after cleaning.
That's different level.
Hey, yo.
The baseboards in the house. Honestly, I never had chores as a child.
What?
I did.
I didn't have choice.
Not even my
until
room.
I lived
My
with
grandmother
my aunt.
cleaned it for me. I didn't have choice. My mother could jump on this shit and she'd tell you
I couldn't
nobody
go
cleaned that house
outside.
but my
I
grandmother.
couldn't go outside. and say, "It was clean."
I
My
realize
mother-
why I have no discipline. I hear
didn't
these
have
slave
choice.
stories y'all tell. I never had choice.
That's the only way I got stuff was if I cleaned up. If I cleaned my room, I did the dishes, I got stuff. Like as soon as I did it, I got stuff. Like that was my
choice living in
allowance.
Shout out to my father. Rest in peace, daddy. Like
My
I
mom
ain't
ain't
have
buy
to
us
clean
nothing, but
shit.
shout out to my stepdad. He made sure we always had shit.
But as soon as I moved with my aunt, she changed the game on my black ass.
All right, so let's give another scenario. This one is gonna be interesting. All right, one has to go. Back shots, kissing, choking, or booty rubs.
This easy for me.
Which one?
Back shots, kissing, choking, or booty rubs.
I'm gonna say choking can go.
Yeah, choking.
Choking can go.
Yeah.
No.
So I think we're unanimous with
I'm
that.
not a big kisser. I'm really not. Something about spit to spit don't sit right with me. But I don't want to dismiss it. That might be his preference. I might have to. What we call that shit again? Compromise. Yeah.
Compromise.
So I'm not gonna dismiss the kissing, even though I don't prefer it. But the choking could go.
Booty rubs are essential.
And
like,
I love A. Booty rub. I fucking love A.
Yeah.
yeah, everybody love A.
I love
booty
A.
rubs is essential. I might need my booty rub. Just
I
to
love
sleep.
A more than anything on the list. So it's like, nah, you gotta keep A up there. A shouldn't even be an option. Booty rub.
C gotta go. Like they should have made this harder, but like
Yeah,
'cause
booty rub.
everybody like choking.
Right. B leads to D. No, D leads to B. Because if you're laying in the bed and you're watching TV, the booty rub might start. Then you might start kissing. And then the back shots just somehow magically appears. Like,
Yeah.
Lead to D.
right.
I'm
or
not
B,
gonna
like,
always be in the
like,
choking mood.
Yeah,
All
choking.
right, so Monty says choking, and Nicole says B. So she would get rid of A.
Go ahead, Nicole.
I mean, kissing ain't
Hey,
everybody. A lot of people don't like kissing.
I don't know why.
Yeah. Some people like to be choked.
Yeah, that's about it.
Yeah, that what they call that BDSM and all that.
BDS. I mean, kissing is cool. I don't want to kiss everybody. Like, I ain't about to kiss everybody. But if I really, really love you, I want to kiss you.
Kissing shows a different emotion.
That's really about
I
it.
want to give
I'm not
my
a
man
kisser.
all the kisses. So,
Kissing shows an
Also crazy.
parent
I
emotion.
don't like kissing, but I like being
that's
kissed.
it. I like
Meaning I like forehead kisses, I like cheek kisses, but it's that mouth. I don't like that.
All right, so Miss Juanita says choking.
Ma.
All right, Miss Juanita.
Yeah, Ma, we don't care what you do.
If you wouldn't have said C, then I probably would have been like Miss Juanita.
Right? Yeah, Miss Juanita is wildin'.
She's different.
Nita, you wildin', sis.
You have
I'm
to
gonna need you
bring
not
us
to
to that
answer
age.
that question.
All right, so I'm gonna play another video for y'all, and let me know y'all thoughts on this one.
Let me get close because I'm blind.
Even after she said no to my marriage proposal. Yes, I'm a sucker.
Talking about
Oh, I saw that on Instagram. Absolutely not.
That's my car. That's my car.
Yeah.
So, he proposed to her.
Oh, hell no. I saw that.
So what
What
do
you
you,
stopping the car? She didn't nigga no hug, no kiss, no nothing.
nothing.
She
It was
dumb.
nothing.
Come on, why we even watching?
yeah, Monty says hell no.
Why we even watching?
I ain't gonna front. Me personally, I proposed to you and you said no. I'm petty.
Over.
I mean,
Out.
it-
We a whole Aries, of course. We already know how that shit goes. It ain't gonna be no car. He gonna snatch the key right back.
But the wildest shit about that video is towards the end. She was like, "Where's the paperwork?" Like
Stop it.
she was like, "Is my name?" She said something like, "Is my name on the paperwork?" Or where
It was the end of the video.
Like,
that threw
Yeah,
me
like it was no. I felt it was no appreciation. It was like, that's my car. Let me see the keys.
She was like, "That's my car. Thank you." And God, thank you.
Oh yeah, like nothing. Like now I'm really watching it again. I'm like, yeah. She was like, oh, good looking.
It's so much other things she's probably doing for him.
Good looking. Skirt, skirt.
It just be almost sweet. She was ready to go pick up her girls and be out on
Yeah,
it.
like,
All her
Let me tell you what this sucker nigga just did.
She didn't even do that. She
No,
Like,
I'm saying after she skirt and be like, you know, let me tell
propose
you.
to me, I fucking heard him. He gonna go buy me a car. Like, whatever. We out tonight. Like, nah, sis.
What the fuck is happening?
So what is your question about that, Jay? What's your question?
Like, what do y'all think? Like, do you think he's a sucker or?
Hell
yeah.
He knew he was a sucker when he wrote it and had the lady on TikTok say it back
That
to
nigga
him.
1-800
That nigga trying to, but obviously now at this point, you trying to buy my love. You trying to do things to make me want to marry.
I don't even think he's trying to buy the love. He just trying to buy her. It didn't even got nothing to do with love.
She's
She
not
didn't
even
hug
worth
him.
it.
She didn't run up to him. Oh my God, thanks,
Her mouth
babe.
gotta
It
be
was
crazy.
straight. Only come back for the keys, snatch keys, and go back to
What
the
the
car.
fuck did she do to
Yeah,
him?
it was the.
Right.
She
Like
got
that. Oh, let me get this.
She
got
don't
Let me speak.
what jaw gotta
see
be
that.
Hey, yo,
As I said, she
there
got.
was no hug, no babe, no none of that. It was straight to the car. Like, let me see the keys. Let me go see what this Mazda look like.
Right. And then talking about where's the paperwork. If you got the
It was the
paperwork,
way the paperwork for me.
Where's the mouth?
And the front seat, he probably gonna get some of that God 2000.
Nah, he's not getting no
And we
God
get-
3000.
and she gets a hey.
He might get it.
He's not getting nothing.
Hey,
Anytime, shit me.
Listen,
but
that nigga-
I'm seeing.
That nigga about to get the Cardinal 300. Like, that's what he's gonna get, the Cardinal 300.
sad.
He's gonna get the bill.
Sad.
Wow.
I thought niggas.
The next nigga is gonna get the God
There's
3000.
no way it's in. There's no way that it's in
You know
her
what's so
name.
funny about that clip? It brings me back to Shorty and that damn condo and that goddamn Benz.
Fuck that.
Other men out here would do the same tragic
Horrible.
shit.
Horrible.
I just know.
Alright. So, all right. So let's get your scenario on this one. All right. She cheated on him while they were together. Got pregnant from someone else. Yet he still loved her and ready to adopt the child as his.
Dub.
Dub.
He's ready
Dub.
to adopt
But-
the child.
Over.
But the crazy part about it, he's making sure that
I
his
do want to
dad
look at this a different way. I want to look at this a different way. What if he can't have kids?
Dub.
And listen, the only reason I say
First of all, she cheated. That's what she fucked
all
up.
right, she fucked up. But the only reason I say this because I've seen this before in real life.
No,
I'm being honest,
don't cheat. Just have a baby already.
and I'm gonna say I've seen this before in real life. I've seen this honestly a couple of times,
Nope.
and it's because the guy couldn't have a kid.
No, you cheated though.
But there's other routes though.
So I can't have a kid and you
I
cheat
just
on
feel
me?
like if she cheated on him and got pregnant like this, the whole time you was with him, you didn't get pregnant.
But still, but again, there's other routes. You know what I'm
But
saying?
you went back on
There's adoption, there's fostering, there's surrogacy. You know
Do
what I'm
we
saying?
agree to that?
I mean, I don't see nothing wrong with this here. Call me
What?
crazy.
You're
Say it.
psycho.
No, the only reason I say
You're
that,
psycho.
listen, the only reason I say that
You're
shit,
psycho.
the only reason I say that because she ain't put no gun to that nigga head to make him be no damn stepdaddy. That man stepping up on his own, ready
Right.
to adopt a child on his
Right.
own.
Now,
He's
before,
stupid.
but before,
Cheating, bad.
right? But once
Bad.
you cheat, it's a dub.
But he
And then
didn't
you
see it like that.
pregnant, But he didn't see it like
He
that.
didn't see it like
Yo,
that.
cheating. In my opinion, cheating is not an end all be all, man. I done heard plenty of times. People be like, somebody be like, yo, somebody cheat on me, I'm gonna do X, Y, and Z. And then them be the same other efforts that go right back to the person.
It's known for people that accept it.
And he accepted it.
So wait, so
Listen, there's a lot of stuff that could play a factor in this situation. That's why I'm not even going to judge it in that way because first off, all right, she cheated on him while they were together, right? All right, boom, got pregnant from somebody else, yet he still stayed with her, right? That's what we getting at right here.
Adopting the child as his
Listen,
own.
now, look, she may have cheated one time. Why did he stay with her? Because this guy probably was out here doing his fucking thing.
right. But let's look at it for what it literally is.
We don't say that though.
Well, hold on, wait. Let's not break it up into scenarios. Let's look at it for what it is. She cheated. Now let's ask you guys. Your girl, your wife, or whatever, y'all together, y'all got this solid relationship, whatever. it says she cheated while they were together. The fact that
Mhm.
she cheated, how does that make you feel? Fuck being pregnant. Let's
I'm good
just
off that. The cheating is not the cheating part is not my end all be all. So I probably would still come back to her. The
All
part
right,
that the part. Go ahead.
boom. You probably will work it out. All right, I cheated, babe.
It's the adopting the kid part.
Now,
for you, ain't it?
3 weeks later, a month later, she missed her period.
You know
whatever
me.
the case may be.
I know
I'm pregnant. So, and you
Is
don't
it
know
mine?
baby, right? You don't know.
That's
if
what
it's
I'm gonna say. Is
So
it?
I can't even say like, oh well, let's put a scenario in it where y'all didn't have sex in mad long, and we're not gonna bring it to that.
I could love you all day. Listen, I could love you all day. Listen, but if it's, I need to know. Is it mine? Oh no, it's not mine. If I love her that much, honestly, I'll say that I might consider staying.
I don't know nobody that.
Listen. I'm a different type of guy, bro. A lot of stuff don't bother me that much that it bothers the next man. I ain't no sucker dude at all. But listen, if it makes sense that I feel like I should be in her life and be in this child's life.
If you stay with her.
You don't got to.
Listen.
He wants to. He's saying that he's not doing that.
To be in this child's life, right? If I could say like, all right, this dude's not gonna be in his child's life,
he might be.
I'm gonna be here.
But he might be a stand-up dude, like.
He might be, but
what
So,
the other father? The father?
it said adopting a kid.
So Miss Juanita says, "Love makes you do crazy things."
It do. And it's crazy
It
because
does.
I have
It
a
does.
personal experience where I was with someone and they cheated on me, and the girl got pregnant. She ended up pregnant. She kept this baby, and he asked me, and he asked me to stay with him and all of that, and I stayed with him throughout all of that. The baby born, all of that good shit, and he ended up like fucking with his baby mother still after the fact. So it is that I don't think I could do that again.
So remove that part from the situation. So imagine, right? For some odd reason, she didn't want the child, and he ended up getting the child. Right? So what would you do then? Would you still stay with him, knowing that he cheated on you with this girl, but now y'all got the baby?
I probably would have, but I will probably always have a little malice in my heart because it's like that should have been my kid.
But honestly, and that's the thing. I think that's the part where I really don't. If I'm going to be with her, that's a part that I really don't care about, because honestly, if we love each other, right, and we're together, that's going to be my first baby, right? I'm gonna have another one with her. That's going to be mine for sure. Like, you know what I mean? Like for sure. Because
I saw the video.
you know what I hate that people don't recognize? Time works against us.
Right, I smoked it first.
Time works against everybody.
Honestly, I feel like we live in 2001. I know it sounds crazy, but I'm not gonna sit here. Men don't get with women who already have kids and adopt those kids as their own.
That's different. That's completely different.
It is different, but like I said,
the cheating aspect is not there. That's why you say
the aspect is definitely not there at all.
I still feel like it's the same. Go ahead.
But I do feel like we're talking. I'm looking at it different. I'm looking at it. It's a child who ain't got shit to do with shit. If he want to adopt a child, it really is his thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's what he want to do. It ain't my cup of tea. I could be with a man and he had a kid, and if I chose to stay, it ain't my
Again,
kid, but I'm with the man. I'm not gonna treat the child less. I'm not gonna treat the child less than. I'm just not the mother. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've seen it happen. I've seen people go through it. I've seen guys even do exactly what that man is doing.
Mm-hmm.
I do feel like they probably overcame whatever that situation was. They clearly overcame.
If you would have asked me that, if you would have showed me this back,
you ain't gotta even adopt, boy. Just be at the hospital, sign the damn birth certificate. That
you
shit.
would have showed me this 10 years ago, my answer would not be the same. My answer is what it is, because.
But I do feel like it's to each his own when it comes to that.
I feel like men are not as forgiving as
that's a fact.
That's a known fact.
That's a whole fact.
Well, listen,
that's a Snapple fact.
Can we listen to this? Can we listen
But at the end of the day, for me, like I feel like that child's gonna be a constant reminder of yo,
Right.
you should out on me.
Melody.
Time out. Look,
And I'm always gonna see this
you
great.
know,
Only if you let it, Jake.
I gotta raise a child too.
But that's how a lot of them break babies came
Yo,
about.
hey, yo, y'all move over and let him sit
A
down.
lot of women is out here raising
Word,
break.
ready?
A lot of women
Hey, yo.
out here raising
Hey,
break.
yo, Candy, move over and let him sit down.
Are you serious?
Look at Kirk and Rashida. It's a bunch of break babies over there.
Ain't no rape.
I tell y'all,
Oh, she said
It's a
break,
bunch of break babies.
break babies.
It's,
Like, you
but
take
I don't
the
really
break.
see. I do see the difference of the
Nah.
infidelity,
Yeah, but baby,
And that baby.
too.
but it's just I don't think that man is looking at it like that.
You could get a
But
abortion.
men are just not as forgiving. Like a female could cheat on a nigga and all bets is off.
Like you killed
But
his
a
wife.
man cheat on a female and will be a lot more forgiving and a lot more willing to give you a second chance. But that's just because that's just how life is. Like it's always
I've said that a lot of my life. That y'all right. You right with what you're saying. Y'all.
That's why I said I don't see nothing wrong with it because I see women been doing what he's doing since the beginning of time. Maybe not the adoption, but I think for a man, I do feel like that's his personal option to want to adopt because he actually, honestly, he doesn't even have to adopt that baby. All you gotta do is be at the hospital, sign a birth certificate,
Entrance for her 50th birthday.
and that's how it goes.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all please watch this movie.
Adoption. But I mean, if that's what he chose to do, women is out here taking care of cheating babies all the time. Honestly, my grandmama took care of a whole. I think it was 3 because my uncle Tommy did.
All right. So let's get to one more video, and let me know if y'all think this is creative or extra.
Oh no.
Y'all please watch this lady's entrance for her 50th birthday. The theme was life after death.
I had words on other occasions. Why I beat on my head, as a heart bigger than ocean.
When they broke
I
the head,
always face my fears. My scars I wear with pride, heart on my sleeve, but no wounds I abide. I am aggressive. This means I will dominate you if you allow me to. And I will submit to you if you respectful, masculine enough to make me want to. It's not for only one queen. So rest in peace, my true love. I present to you the experience, life, and death.
Now look at this.
I'm going out of my head, lost in my fairy tale. You know my hands in me like one. I'm still with and I hope you're ready to be on my purpose. I love you.
All right, we're gonna stop it there. That's enough. All right. So
Bruh,
do y'all think that was creative or horrible?
That's horrible. That's more.
yo, she sound like she could sing, but that shit
Horrible.
was trash.
Ridiculous.
That was some trash right there,
Honestly,
bro. I don't-
50 is like the new 35. She's bugging, and she need to take better care of herself. And she should probably moving forward.
That's
she get it.
morbid. That's like that's morbid. And
That was
that-
that was Basuda. That was King. Like I had to be there.
Psychotic.
I would have to be there, but that was
It was ghetto.
yo. I'm not being in no casket until I'm in the casket. You heard?
Right, exactly.
Come on, bro.
Her dress was very pretty though.
Yes,
So,
everything
Nicole-
else was right. She could have did that. She could have did that a whole different way, and it would have. Yeah, nah, I'm good. I get it, but nah,
What
I
else
don't.
in that casket? She's a
Yeah,
beautiful
so
Wasted
Nicole said she's a beautiful nightmare.
all our life insurance.
You know how much a casket costs, and she out here playing in one.
She fake
Ridiculous.
Right.
50?
She had this year, last year. She's annoying. She better go ahead. She must have had COVID and overcame, like so many others had, but yet
This bitch
She
had
ain't
a
a
viewing party.
she had a whole viewing, a previewing.
Yo, 50 is like 15 years right now for me, bro. Like, come on, that's too close. Like, what? Like, nah, we'll never do
I
that.
believe our generation at 50, I could fucking just see us now. We're not gonna look nowhere near 50.
Horrible. Niggas don't
And she don't even look 50. That's what I'm saying. So, like, what the heck? Like, nah.
I'ma still be waiting for my song to come on at 50. You know my song.
Niggas going with the car.
You know my
2000
song.
at 50.
You know my
What's-
song.
What's your song, see?
Big.
First of all, I got two songs now because
Niggas
I
want-
actually love that damn
niggas-
Jocelyn song.
Niggas gonna
Do
be
it like it's
50,
your
like
birthday.
giving me the golf cart 3000.
So imagine me on my 50th birthday coming out swinging on a pole. Talking about doing
I look, Jamal, I know her song.
You know my song. Like, right. And I'm popping in mad hard, and I'm gonna have my knee pads on.
Yo, Jay,
Oh, my
can you imagine C coming through? She got her voice playing and she in the casket. It's a life after death, right? And she come up like this.
That's just the
Boom, boom. You look good. Life after death. Where is this going?
Right.
Oh, man.
I'm
That's
not gonna look at
hilarious,
50,
bro.
so I'm not stressing at all.
Yeah, Shorty need to go ahead with that. That's not it.
Try harder next time. I can't wait to see what 60 gonna look like for her.
That's not it at all.
Alright.
Yo, hey, yo, Jay.
Yo,
Well, how many more we got left?
it's last topic.
All right, boom. Before you do last topic, I'm gonna do some quick movies real fast. Some joints that's out. People should be looking towards.
Alright.
I'm gonna freestyle them too because I ain't got them written down.
Wow.
Let's go.
I didn't know we was doing our segments.
I'm gonna do mine. Woo! Yes. I'm gonna do my segment real quick, see, because I, just wanted to just throw some movies out there and TV shows that I've been watching that I feel like everybody should be watching. And this is sponsored by the Effort brand. Get your effortless hats now. You know what I mean? They all different colors. Bow, they out there. Boom. And it's your boy, Mr. F that. Bang. So let me tell y'all a couple movies. You see me, I always be on my shit. You heard? So look, all right, there's a few movies and TV shows I feel people should be hopping on, or if they're not on them, they need to get on them. First one I'm gonna talk about, a good TV show. I'm on the 3rd season right now, haven't finished yet. It's called Manifest. You can find 2 seasons of that. Hey, let's talk about it. So you can find 2 seasons of that on Netflix right now, and then if you want to watch the rest, you can either, it has it on your regular channels, your Spectrum, Xfinity, whatever.
The 3rd season is on Hulu.
And it's also on Hulu, yes. So you can find it on Hulu. It's a great show. It's about manifestations. It's about life after death, like how the lady was in. I mean, but it's about stuff like that. If you want to check it out, that's a good show that you should check out. Another movie I seen last week I watched was called The Tomorrow War with Chris Pratt. That's his name, right? Chris Pratt? Yeah,
Yeah.
Chris Pratt. Very good movie. Something I feel like should have been in theaters, but the way the world is going right now, it's right there for you on Amazon Prime. If you got it, go check it out. One of the best movies I've seen probably this year. That's how good it was. I'm gonna be watching it twice. Another movie that I seen and I watched this Friday was Black Widow. Black Widow was pretty good. It's a Marvel movie. If you're into Marvel superhero,
After the show,
huh?
I'm probably gonna watch it after the show. Honestly,
You should. It's definitely a good segue of like a prequel of the stuff that she was going through right before Civil War, and how everybody got together with Civil War was through her. Amazing movie. I thought it was pretty good. It had me laughing most of the time. So it's your typical Marvel movie. That was pretty dope. What else I got for y'all? Let's see. Oh yeah, if you're in the Space Jam, LeBron is playing, you know, the character. Not it's probably a different character, but the same character as Michael Jordan did back in the day. LeBron is that new person right now. Looks like he's going against his son in some form of shape or form. I think in me thinking about it, I think the plot is going to be more so like LeBron's son got taken and maybe he's like brainwashed or something like that into playing this game, and then now his father has to come and try to help him through the game, and beat him and then get his son back, type of thing. It looks like it's going to be pretty good. Got some great characters in it, great actors in it. I'm gonna check it out. LeBron is showcasing a new sneaker, how like Jordan did back in the day with the Jordan 11, the Space Jams. So I'm looking forward to seeing what sneaker he's coming out with that. Let me see. Those are the only movies and TV shows that I got for you. Oh, Rick and Morty is back. If you're into Rick and Morty, season 3, 4, whatever is out right now, so you can check that out. And that's on Hulu, and it's also on your regular TV, Xfinity, Comcast, DirecTV, AT&T TV. It's all on that. Going to some sneakers. Let me just get into fashion. All right, you good? You good over there? Huh? What'd you say?
No, go on.
What I said something wrong?
No, I'm choking on hookah.
All right. You said something though. You said it. All right. Let's go to like
I have one question about it.
everybody in there dying, huh?
Like obviously it's still the 4th of July. It's a show on Netflix. I don't know if you saw it. I haven't saw it. It's called like let me pull it up.
I mean, damn, you're Black lit. Damn. It's out here.
Sound like hella clapping over there.
Oh my god.
It's still the 4th of July in New York. Sorry.
What is it called? My friend told me to watch it. It's
only in Sugar Hill.
called Sex Life.
Yeah,
I saw that. I haven't gotten to it yet. Of course, you know, I got kids around, so
Right.
hard to get into that one.
Really, really good. She said it's fire. So that's
All right. So Sex Life. I seen it up there. It was like number 2 on Netflix.
It's number 4 right now.
It's number 4. It was number 2 last week.
Yeah.
Manifest was number 1.
Manifest is number 2 right now. Number 1 is Virgin River.
Yeah, I that's something new. I saw it up there 2 days ago. Yeah. So Sex Life, check that out. I haven't checked out, but I will have something there for you later. Raising Cannon. Oh yeah, that's gonna be nice.
Oh yeah, let me download stars and activate.
Before I go into shoes, and it's only one shoe that I'm gonna talk about, but before I go into shoes, there is another movie that I'm looking forward to, and I feel like this is going to really bring this universe alive for everybody to really pay attention to and like, and that's Snake Eyes. So if you're into if you're into G.I. Joe and that type of stuff, Snake Eyes is probably everybody's favorite character. So it's going to be a origin story of Snake Eyes, and Snake Eyes, of course, he's on his ninja stuff. So it's always everybody's favorite character, like I said. So everybody's going to probably be tuned into that, and that's one of those things you should be tuned into. I think that comes out July 27th or July 23rd, one of those. You'll be able to see that, and I'm freestyling everything just so y'all know.
So have you checked out any of the other movies that came out, like The Conjuring, A Quiet Place 2, Fat F9?
Did A Quiet Place 2 come out already?
Yeah, it's out.
Haven't seen it, but I'll be watching it this week. I'll watch it this weekend just to give my review on it and how I felt about it. Because Quiet one, the first one, that was good. I really liked it. I just want to see where they go with the next one, and I feel like the father and the husband from the first one, I feel like he's going to be on the second one, but like past seasons. So, so I'm interested in that. Now, the only sneaker that I want to talk about right now that I am excited about is the LeBron 8 South Beaches. I can't wait to
LeBron.
Huh?
I say you love LeBron.
I kind of do. I got a thing for older LeBrons. The newer ones are not really my favorite. That's why I'm excited about what he's going to release with the LeBron 19s, just to see what it looks like. Because when Jordan came out with the Space Jams, they flew off the shelf like that instantly, just based off of what it was.
Pair, honestly.
Huh?
I'm actually gonna buy another pair, honestly, because I miss some joints.
Yeah, the Space Jams, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But no, these LeBron South Beaches, when the LeBron South Beaches first came out and they sold out like first day, next thing you know, them joints was like $2,000-$3,000 online. So that's why I'm excited. I don't think it's going to do the same thing now. I think they might be like 600 to 800, maybe 1,000.
But that's good resale.
The resale on those LeBron South Beaches back then, all right, that's 8. If it's LeBron 8 and we had 19, that was 11 years ago. You know what I mean? So people were really on those. Flight Club used to go crazy. People buying them shoes up. I think Fabulous one time I seen came through there and bought them South Beaches. So yeah, that's the only shoe I really want to talk about. Not really too much. That's it. That's all I got.
Hey.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Cool. All right. So what I wanted to touch base on before we get to the last comment. So we're all about the same age. I know you touched on Space Jam. Like, how do y'all really feel about this new Space Jam? I'm on the fence. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm excited to see what it's going to do. I don't have my expectations high. My expectations are they are what they are. It's more so like, let's see what this is going to be. Just like when Mortal Kombat, we talked about Mortal Kombat last time. I was like, everybody was like, I don't really like it. But if you're thinking about the old stuff and then you comparing it to what's coming out now, then your expectations are going to be different. I don't have that. I'm just like,
I have high expectations. I do agree. I feel like when they was filming, unfortunately, Kobe is not here. But I probably would have rather seen it with Kobe and not LeBron.
Me too.
I'm not super excited about it because sometimes things should be untouched. Like some classics should just be.
LeBron gonna pass it to Bugs Bunny to finish the game.
Yeah, I'm not.
Jordan takes initiative and Kobe takes initiative. LeBron gonna pass it to Bugs Bunny.
I'm not excited about LeBron.
Lola gonna be in the corner.
Jordan had sons and Kobe had daughters, so it'd been dope.
I'm not excited, but I did hit my little crew up in our little
I want to
chat.
see it.
I was trying to see if it came out in 4D because we got kids here.
Yeah.
And I saw it in the movies years ago when it came out. I ain't see it in 4D. The piece wasn't moving. I ain't getting no effects, but I thought it would be something cool for the kids. I usually take my kids to see all the Marvel movies and the DC movies in 4D.
Yeah.
I want them to get the full experience. But it's not in 4D, which is horrible. But I probably will still take my kids to the movies and see it.
Just to see what the hype is.
I think that's all it's about. It's just like seeing it and judging it off of what it is at that time. Like
I think I gotta see it, then I don't think I'm gonna really judge it. I think I'm gonna just take it for what it is.
Exactly. Like we can't I'm not gonna compare it. I'm really not gonna compare it because when I think about it and I go back, the only person who acting wasn't good was Michael Jordan back then. But it was so iconic. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like LeBron is going to be the same way. It's going to be like, oh, his acting is terrible. But then you got
I can't say that. I haven't
and all of them. from what I saw, like the little clips I seen, I was just like, LeBron, that's not even your real hairline. And then I'm in Walmart.
Let's let the kids have it. It's for them. That's why I said when I take my daughter to see it, I'm gonna be.
Yo,
it's for them, but
I'm in Walmart, right?
LeBron, it's for us, but we gonna go to the adult
because we know what it.
Why they ain't make the LeBron dog with the same hairline that he got?
The VHS.
We're gonna call y'all in the group chat and we're gonna talk about the movie, but I'm gonna let my kids have it.
Why LeBron don't got the same hairline on his dolls, on the dolls that's in the store that he's selling, that he got in real life? You know what I'm saying? Like,
it was the headline for me when I seen it. I was like, what the fuck? I said,
all right, so quick comments. So Nicole says she's interested. Monty said they should let Kobe do it. I agree. And he says LeBron's not worthy. All right, so before we end the show, we always ask for viewers, and we want you guys to ask us questions, and we have no problem answering them. So K Brown asks, I got a question for y'all. Can y'all be with someone who's not affectionate at all?
No. I desire affection, so no. No for me.
I'm gonna say no. Period. At all. Zero tolerance.
I need affection to let me know that you.
All right, Monty says no as well.
I can't be with somebody that don't show affection, but I will say, if there's a reason why I'm not showing affection, then that's the answer. Like, maybe there's a reason why I'm not showing affection. What are you doing that's causing me to not be affectionate towards you? Because for every action, there's a reaction. So, therefore, what actions are you doing that's causing me not to be affectionate?
Yo.
What are you doing?
Please put up that comment, man. That shit is hilarious right now.
So,
like, what are you doing? Obviously, like, you doing, because I mean, it's not in everybody's nature to be affectionate. Some people are not affectionate by nature, but I feel like you can teach someone to be affectionate. And by teaching them, like, you have to guide me and maybe make me comfortable and make me want to be affectionate. So obviously you're not doing what you have to do to make me not be affectionate.
That's true. But what if you're just not an affectionate person? What if it goes back past that before our relationship that you're not even affectionate, period? You know what I mean?
I agree. I feel like affection is like a give and take thing. Some people just give it like trust. And some people, they have to be warmed up to it. Right. Like, you have to show certain things, you have to do certain things.
I feel like
especially if they already battle with it. Like, it's a battle. Like I always felt like people who are not affectionate, it's probably because it was never given to them. Or probably
I'm with Monty though.
In a healthy way.
I'm with Monty, man. Be on my body like Shorty in the elevator.
Yeah, and that's fine, but I feel like it's a given. I like people say, I'm not really what Mama said.
Let's go, Miss Juanita. I see it. Yeah, that's what I feel too. That's what I was saying. Like, how could you even get in a relationship if you don't show
like butter?
I mean, I wouldn't be with somebody who's not affectionate either.
Okay, I agree. I can't. I mean, now I know I was dating somebody who wasn't that much affectionate, but she did show affection. So, but to be with somebody that don't show affection at all is straight. Like, we homies. I look at it, we homies. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't feel that. I wouldn't feel that connection. So, yeah.
I do like what Candy said though. That makes a lot of sense, and that's what I would do. Is like, why doesn't this person, show affection?
Some people don't care why the person doesn't show affection. Some people just want.
Tell me why though. Listen.
What relationship is one-sided, man?
A lot of relationships are one-sided.
Yeah. Bias.
But I'm just gonna answer the question.
But that's why you gotta find out the root of it. Like some people, like, honestly, and like, this is just real shit. Like some people was raised off of survival and not love. So when a person is raised off of survival and not love, like they already have like a hard shell.
So you think they with you for other reasons than love or affection?
No, I'm not saying that they with you off of that, but maybe a person, like some people weren't given that affection growing up and shit like that, so they don't know how to reciprocate, they don't know how to give it. So maybe you need to be a little more softer and understanding as to why is this person like this. There's a reason for everything. People are not the way that they are just I woke up today and this is just how I am.
You gotta talk to them because the other person, they don't understand because we're raised off love. So if I'm raised off love, I don't understand how you're not.
The sad part about some
we
people
don't
who was
understand
raised
each other.
off love, some people was raised off of unhealthy love.
That part too.
And that's where it's gonna be a divided.
It's a fine line.
It's a fine line. And when you're trying to teach somebody that maybe their love that they had was unhealthy and you're trying to balance out the right way, even if you don't know the right way, even if you're trying to figure out the right way, people know when things is wrong. Right is right, wrong is wrong.
Yo, you know what it takes. What it takes is so if I could realize that I'm doing something wrong in a relationship.
Really? This nigga's playing music so loud. Turn that shit off.
All right.
Wait, real quick. Let me say what I was saying.
Good.
If you could figure out where you're wrong in a relationship or where something lacked in your life when you were younger and why it made you the way you are, then you can figure out how to kind of fix that. You know what I mean?
I agree. And I do feel like, you know what Mama Nita said, why be with them in the first place? I feel like sometimes some people are ready for change. Some people is ready to move forward in their lives. So I wouldn't say why be with them in the first place, but I feel like some people who probably was probably loved unhealthy, and they're not willing to let that go. And then there's some people who probably struggle with loving and affection, and they're trying, but the other person probably can't see it as that. They can't receive it because they've already received unhealthy love.
Yeah.
So that's all they know.
And that's all they know. And they refuse to see anything any other way. It can go many different ways, K Brown.
Right. All right. So on that note, we're gonna go ahead and sign off. We had an hour and 42 minutes. So we definitely enjoyed you guys' comments. Thank everybody in the comment section. It was let me show love. So Miss Juanita, Monty, Nicole, K Brown, Steph Adams, David, Nicole. We definitely thank all you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for watching. We will be with you guys again next week, same time. Oh, we got some merchandise, some physical merchandise. So yes, as you guys all know, the Chop House is sponsored by Liquid Gold Inc. And I said it correctly this time, I'm reading it. And the Effort brand. If you don't got it, get it.
Get that beard oil from Liquid Gold Inc.
Y'all be fucking my shit up.
But yeah, we definitely
blame it on it.
But yeah, we definitely thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for joining again. Later on today, the audio versions will be out. And you guys can check that out on I should be more prepared with this, but yeah, where is it? It's the okay. So yeah, it was on Pocket Cast, Google Podcast, Spotify, Breaker, and Anchor. So you guys can check out the audio version on that later on, and you can comment again. As I always say, you guys let us know what you guys want to hear. Let us know what you guys want to talk about, and just reach out to us. But again, I've been your host, Jay McMain.
I'm your co-host, Cece.
Sugar Bell Candy.
It's your boy Jamal, Mr. F that.
All right, and we will see you guys next week.